Take a long look at the face of the all-new Land Cruiser. What you're seeing here is a masterclass in heritage modern design. Toyota didn't just build a new SUV, they revived a feeling. Notice those iconic round LED headlights, they're a direct nod to the FJ40s of the 60s and 70s. It's a design language that says, I know where I came from, and I know exactly where I'm going. The front grille ditches the standard Toyota sombrero logo for the classic Toyota block lettering. It's bold, it's rugged, and it's framed by a rectangular silhouette that prioritizes visibility. Look lower, and you'll see the silver-painted skid plate. That's not just for show, this vehicle is built on the TNGAF Global Body-on-Frame platform. That means it shares the same DNA as the Tundra and the Sequoia. The stance is wide, the air intakes are functional, and the hood has these distinct channels, designed to help the driver see exactly where the front corners are when navigating tight trails. It's a face that looks just as comfortable in a downtown valet line as it does halfway up a muddy mountain pass. This is the 1958 edition aesthetic, and it's proof that sometimes, to move forward, you have to look back. The silhouette of adventure. Moving to the side profile, you really start to appreciate the box-on-box geometry that defines the new Land Cruiser. It is significantly more compact than the outgoing 200 series, making it nimbler and more trail-ready. The first thing that catches your eye is the wheelbase, 112.2 inches of pure stability. Notice the kick-up in the beltline at the rear door. That's not just a style choice, it mimics the classic Land Cruiser lines while providing better visibility for rear passengers. The blacked-out A-pillars and mirrors create a floating roof effect, while that heavy-duty roof rack sitting on top screams overlanding. Check out the wheel arches. They're squared off with heavy plastic cladding to take the brunt of flying gravel and brush. The ground clearance here is impressive, and those all-terrain tires are wrapped around dark finish alloy wheels that look like they mean business. There's a beautiful simplicity here, no unnecessary chrome, no sweeping lifestyle curves. Every line on this profile serves a purpose, to get you in, get you out, and look indestructible while doing it. It's the ultimate silhouette for anyone who views a map as a list of suggestions rather than a set of rules. The muscular 3/4 view. From this front 3/4 angle, the Land Cruiser's shoulders really pop. You can see how the fenders flare out from the body, giving it a planted, athletic look. This angle highlights the interplay between the meteor shower paint and the matte black trim. It's a rugged contrast that emphasizes the vehicle's utility. Look at the short front overhang. This is crucial for off-roading, giving the Land Cruiser a high approach angle so you don't scrape that beautiful nose when the terrain gets vertical. You can also get a better look at the integrated fog lights tucked safely into the corners of the bumper. The hood sits high and flat, providing a commanding view from the driver's seat. This specific trim captures the first edition spirit. It's the version of the car that enthusiasts have been begging for. It's boxy, it's unapologetic, and it looks like it was carved out of a single block of steel. Whether it's parked in a driveway or forging a river, this angle proves that the Land Cruiser hasn't lost its soul. It's smaller, lighter, and more focused than it has been in decades. It's the return of the light-duty Land Cruiser, but there is absolutely nothing light about the way it presents itself on the road, the business end. Now, let's walk around to the back. This is the view most other drivers will be seeing as you pull away. The rear of the J250 is refreshingly simple. Gone is the split-opening tailgate of the past. In its place is a modern, top-hung power liftgate. But don't worry, Toyota kept the flip-up rear glass, so you can still toss gear into the trunk without opening the whole door. See that I-Force Max badge on the right? That's the heart of the beast. We're talking about a 2.4-liter turbocharged hybrid powertrain that pumps out 326 horsepower and a massive 465 pound-feet of torque. It's built for low-end grunt, exactly what you need when you're crawling over rocks or towing a trailer. The taillights are vertical and chunky, designed to be easily replaceable if you happen to backing into a tree on a narrow trail. Below the bumper, you'll see the integrated tow hitch receiver and the full-size spare tire tucked neatly underneath. The rear roof spoiler adds a touch of modern aerodynamics, but the real star is that roof rack. It's long, flat, and ready for a rooftop tent. From this angle, the Land Cruiser looks stable, capable, and ready to carry a mountain of gear into the unknown, the command center. Step inside, and you'll realize this isn't your grandfather's FJ. This is a high-tech command center. The first thing you'll notice is the horizontal layout of the dashboard. Toyota designed this specifically to help drivers maintain a sense of the vehicle's orientation when off-roading. If the dash is level with the horizon, the car is level. The interior is a perfect blend of digital and physical. You've got a massive 12.3-inch touchscreen taking center stage, but look below it, real buttons. There are physical toggles for the climate control, drive modes, and the 4WD system. Toyota knows that when you're bouncing around on a trail, you don't want to be diving through sub-menus to turn on your AC. The steering wheel is thick and leather-wrapped, featuring the Toyota script once again. Every surface you touch feels substantial. The gear shifter is a proper lever, not a dial or a button, and the center console is wide enough to house a cool box for your drinks. It's an interior that balances luxury with hose out practicality. It feels expensive, but it doesn't feel precious. It feels like a tool designed to be used. Digital precision. Let's zoom in on the driver's cockpit. The fully digital instrument cluster is a game changer for the Land Cruiser. It's highly customizable, allowing you to see your pitch and roll angles, tire pressure, and hybrid system status all in one glance. You can see the P for park and the hybrid battery gauge, reminding you that this rig is as efficient as it is powerful. The steering wheel is packed with functionality. On the left, you have your media and voice controls. On the right, the controls for the Toyota Safety Sense 3.0. This includes adaptive cruise control and lane tracing assist, making those long highway hauls to the trailhead much less fatiguing. Notice the drive mode and MTS multi-terrain select dial just to the right of the wheel. With a quick turn, you can calibrate the engine and traction control for mud, sand, rock, or snow. Everything is positioned within an easy arc of the driver's reach. The ergonomics here are top tier. Even the air vents have a rugged, turbine-style design that feels industrial. This isn't just a place to sit, it's a place to work. It's the brain of a vehicle that is constantly thinking about the terrain beneath its wheels. Tech and comfort combined. Here we have a close-up of the 12.3-inch Toyota audio multimedia system. It's fast, it's crisp, and it supports wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. But look just below the screen, this is where the Land Cruiser really shines. Look at that row of switches. You've got heated and ventilated seat controls right there at your fingertips. No touchscreen tapping required. The climate control system is dual zone, with dedicated buttons for sync and front-rear defrost. Below that, you'll see the view button. That activates the multi-terrain monitor, which uses cameras to show you exactly what's under your front wheels. It's like having a virtual spotter with you at all times. Further down, you've got USB-C charging ports and a wireless charging pad. This is the intersection of old school utility and new school tech. Toyota has listened to their customers. They want the tech, but they want it to be intuitive. You can operate almost every major function of this car while wearing gloves. It's a tactile, satisfying experience that reinforces the Land Cruiser's reputation for being over-engineered in the best possible way. The front throne. Let's talk about where you'll be spending your time on those cross-country expeditions, the front seats. In this model, we see high-quality black upholstery with contrast white stitching. These seats are designed for the long haul. They offer deep bolsters to keep you planted when the road gets tilt-wide, but they're wide enough to remain comfortable for hours on end. The material choice is intentional. It's a durable synthetic that's easy to wipe down after a dusty day with the windows down. Notice the Land Cruiser branding embossed into the passenger side of the dash. It's a constant reminder that you're sitting in something special. The door panels feature rugged grab handles and soft touch materials where your elbows rest. The center armrest is massive, doubling as a lid for a deep storage bin. Everything about the front cabin feels chunked up. The door handles are large, the window switches are substantial, and the overall feel is one of immense solidness. It's like sitting inside a vault that just happens to have a 4WD system and a view of the stars. This is your mobile base camp. Room for the crew. Finally, we step into the rear passenger area. While the new Land Cruiser is a bit smaller than the old one, the packaging is incredibly efficient. There is plenty of legroom for 3 adults, and the flat floor makes the middle seat actually usable. Check out the floor. Heavy-duty, all-weather rubber mats come standard. Whether you're tracking in mud from the Appalachian Trail or sand from the Mojave, a quick spray with a hose and you're back to new. The rear seats are a 60/40 split, and they fold almost completely flat to expand your cargo area for gear, bikes, or supplies. Rear passengers aren't left out of the tech loop either. They get their own climate vents and USB-C ports to keep devices charged. The windows are large, offering a great greenhouse view of the scenery passing by. This is a vehicle built for shared adventures. It's not just about the driver, it's about the friends and family you bring along for the ride. The Land Cruiser has always been about getting everyone home safely, and this interior proves that Toyota hasn't forgotten that mission. It's spacious, it's tough, and it's ready for whatever the trail throws at it.